God bless and great day, everybody. Thank you, Father God. Thank you, Lord Jesus, for another blessed day. Y'all already know it's King T 420 SCC back with another smoking reaction. This reaction game, we just gonna call it ignorance at its finest. Yep, that's it. Nothing more, nothing less. Not gonna be a very long reaction. It's gonna be actually a very quick video. But it has a major statement in it, and that's what I wanted to get to. So let's jump right off into it. Let's not waste no time. Let's see what we got here. Okay, this is Just a Girl Talk podcast. Shout out to Just a Girl. And yeah, let's jump right off into it.
Today's episode, we're going to talk about how women say they want this, but do they really want it? Like, we do a lot of talking. Men got to do this. Men got to do that. If they don't do that, then they're this. If they don't do this, then they're that. We do a lot of talking. So when I hear women talk, I'm just like, I understand why men be confused, because I'm confused and I don't even like women. I'm not even dating the women, and I'm confused as to what is he supposed to do. What do y'all want?
Shout out to Just a Girl. Listen, I promise you, some of the things that I be hearing, some of the things that I be seeing, it be like, yo, women really don't know what they want. I made a video that talk about this. I promise I did. Let's rock.
And I'm going to share this video of this younger woman. To me, she looks like she's a younger woman. Very much an adult, but just on the younger side, in my opinion. I could be wrong. And this is just based on how she's speaking, how she looks. But it just shows in the level of programming. But let's share this first clip and let's come back and talk about it.
I'm sorry, but do anybody else think it's childish for a man to try to bring you lunch to your job?
That all in itself right there. Let's stop right there. As a young woman, I'm not even really extremely upset with you for that mindset. But your mother and your aunties, if you got older sisters, older girl cousins, your grandmother, I'm highly upset with you women, because this is how this young lady is thinking. She said that it's childish for a man to bring lunch to her job. What are y'all teaching these young women? Why do y'all think it's so much craziness going on in the dating world right now? Why y'all think y'all ain't getting more grandkids, or the families are not building and growing no more? What are y'all teaching these women? These young women have to learn from y'all. They got to look up to y'all. Y'all not teaching them much. I'm just going to let this continue. Let's just let it rock for a minute. Jesus.
I just feel like that's so like teenager, so like elementary, so like you could do so much more. And like at your job, you supposed to be like professional and serious, not at your job playing around. I don't want nobody coming up to my job bringing me food or something. I mean, you could send flowers or like something small, but I don't want you actually physically coming to my job.
Again, the mindset of these younger women, I can only blame the older women. Like, somebody had to teach her this shit, or not teach her some other shit, right? Like, cause what do you mean, young lady? Do you know how many women are begging men to bring them lunch to their job right now, literally, as we speak? Did you do this for clickbait? You know what? She might not have did this for clickbait, because when I went to look for this video, I couldn't find it. She might have deleted it because of all the comments. So, let's just let it continue. We're going to let it rock. We're going to let it rock.
I just feel like that's not professional and it's like childish. I don't know. What do y'all think?
What was she talking about? Did y'all follow what she was saying? Because
She was letting us know how childish she was, and she showed us by how giggly she was throughout the whole video, just how childish she really is, and the maturity level that she's on, and the type of men that she deals with. That's why she doesn't want him to bring lunch to her job, because he's not mature enough to take lunch to her job without wanting to play or do some of this, that, and the other, blah, 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 whatever the case might be. Just look at her. All you gotta do is pay attention. Birds of a feather flock together, right? But I'm not gonna talk no trash. I'm just gonna let it play. And again, I'm gonna say, y'all gotta do better, ladies. Look at what y'all teaching these younger women. Look at what they're getting from y'all. This shit is ridiculous. It's sad. It's sad.
It was all over the place for me. First things first, she came to TikTok looking for validation that women would believe that it is weird for a man to bring a woman lunch. That's what she wanted. She wanted women to agree with her that it's weird. Yes, girl, it's very weird for a man to bring you lunch. It's weird.
That's what I mean. Just a girl, that's what I'm talking about. Like, why would she even have that type of mindset? It is women like you who work on teaching the younger generation, and even talking to the elder generation, the ones that are our age and older, trying to get them to understand like things that they're teaching. What is wrong with the women? Why are they not listening? That's all I want to know. Can anyone answer that question? Why are the women not listening? I'm gonna let her continue.
My husband and I were having this conversation earlier, and she used the word "it's unprofessional." It's not unprofessional. In the world of the professional world, it's not unprofessional for someone to bring you lunch. That's not unprofessional, in my opinion. There's nothing that says you can't have lunch brought to you.
People DoorDash and Uber lunch all day, every day. There's nothing unprofessional about someone bringing you lunch. She's just childish, and she doesn't know anyone. She doesn't know any better, and the people around her haven't taught her any better. So, continue.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's not a if it's not a scene, if it's not causing this big elaborate thing, why would it be unprofessional? You know what I'm saying? It would be just like you had a DoorDasher bringing you lunch, or your sister brought you, like, it's just somebody bringing you lunch. It's not unprofessional, right? So to me, it's like, it's childish. He could do more. He could send flowers, but don't bring me lunch. Like, it was just like, girl, what? So if you think that this is childish for a man to bring you lunch, up thing to do, is the grown up thing to do to bring you flowers? Is that what grown ups do? Because we've seen women talk about how men can buy them lunch and send them money, hundreds of dollars for lunch at that.
That whole part. So, what's really happening here? What is really going on here? I'm gonna let her continue.
But she's saying, don't bring me lunch. Don't bring it. It's childish. That's something that you do when you're young. What child is bringing lunch to their other child age partner? So that just shows to me her level of immaturity, intelligence, and it's just the tone of what dating is to you, because you have in my mind, you have a childish mentality that you think that this is childish for a man to bring you lunch.
I feel like the reason I feel like this is because you can already be looked at as unprofessional for, like, maybe you don't have the best attitude, or maybe you're not dressed.
There you go, right there. I told y'all when we was looking at the first video and she was all giggly, hee, and all that dumbass shit. That's because she's not professional herself. The attitude that she carries isn't professional. So to have somebody bring her lunch, she's going to go overboard. It doesn't even have anything to do with the person bringing lunch. It's her persona and this is who she is. It's her. This is her attitude. This is how she carries herself. You know, she's a very playful girl. You can see it. I'm going to let her finish.
The best, your hair might look a certain way. So it's like, When I'm at work, I'm not trying to give anybody else another reason to think I'm doing something unprofessional or to doing something that somebody else is not doing, for them to like have a look into your life or anything, because people get jealous at work. People talk about you at work and stuff, and I feel like that's not even necessary at our big grown age for you.
Are you telling me that people don't have DoorDash people bringing them lunch at your job all day? How you know them people ain't they men or they women or whoever dropping them off lunch? You don't know. You wouldn't know. You just see, but again, the maturity level of the person that's making the video. That's what it is. It's not even about the person bringing her lunch. It's about her and how she was raised. Let's continue.
You to be bringing me lunch unless you want me to just come outside, but at that point I feel like you could just see me when I get off.
Then she goes into the whole thing about if you have a bad attitude, if
Before just the girl gets to this point, what do you mean he may as well just wait to see you when you get off at that point? Lady, grow up. Yeah, just grow up. Live a little longer. I'm gonna let just the girl finish.
if you look a certain way, you're jumbling things together. So you're saying that if you already have a bad attitude, you look a certain way, and somebody brings you lunch to work, I don't want anybody to have any eyes on me. You have eyes on you because of your bad attitude, not because somebody bought you lunch. The idea might be she got a nasty attitude. She come here looking a mess, and she got a nerve to have somebody bring her lunch here.
Now, that just the girl might just hit a point right there. She got a bad attitude, her hair all messed up, and she had the nerve to have somebody coming up here and acting all, joking around, being all childish and immature at work. See, the girl might have got fired before because she was being childish and immature at one of her other jobs. And that's probably what it is. But I'm going to let just the girl finish. And then we're going to talk about something else.
Maybe that's what they're saying. So again, for me, it was all over the place. And again, the videos start, and when they start the videos off in that way of, y'all, don't y'all think this is weird? They're looking for women to say, yes, girl, it's weird.
So, behind that, I went and found an older lady who made a video about this younger lady. And she really trying to drop her some jewels. I ain't even gonna say she trying to drop her some jewels. She just basically telling her how wrong she is for thinking the way she thinking, which she is wrong for that, right? But besides that, I really want to read the comments to the video. So we gonna play the video and then I'm gonna jump off into the comments. Let's rock out with the video real quick.
You need to.
All right, let's see. Let's see what we got here. Oh yeah, she gonna jump right into it, so let's just get to it.
You need to be quiet. Just stop talking, young woman. This girl is sitting in the car twirling her hair and giggling while she says she thinks it is so unprofessional and so elementary for a man, your man, to bring you lunch to your job. That just seems like it's just so childish. Are you out of your mind? What woman does not want her man to bring her lunch to her job, especially if she didn't bring lunch herself? What is the issue with that? See, you don't have any common sense. You don't recognize the characteristics of a good man who's thinking of you and considerate enough of you to bring you lunch. One, because you're hungry. Two, because he wants to see you and he cares about you. Yeah, you don't know nothing about that. So you going on with the guy that will drive you through McDonald's and get you a little hamburger and then drop you off at the curb, and you good with that. Ladies, real ladies, comment.
So y'all heard what the old lady had to say. The older lady. Excuse me. No offense. But with that being said, it's y'all fault. Y'all raised these type of women. Not saying you per se, but it was y'all friends that y'all let fall to the wayside, doing all the ignorant shit that grouped up with others, and then they became bigger groups than y'all. And now it's a bunch of ignorant shit being taught to these young girls. And now y'all got to make videos like this to try to, hopefully y'all can get through to them. And I hope you do. Because at this point, this shit is sad. But even with that being said, let's read some of these comments. Because some of these comments is basically saying exactly what we think they're supposed to be saying. Hold on real quick, y'all. What up, bro? I'm doing a video. What's the deal? I'll call you when I'm done. All right, bet. All right, y'all. So let's get off into the comments. So, all right, bet. The first comment says, it's romantic. He's showing you he cares. Cool. Second comment, my husband used to bring me lunch if I was too busy to take a lunch hour. He was always happy to bring it and sneak a thank you kiss from me. Cool. She is just jealous. I agree, she's jealous. Cool. So that's what that one say, right? That's the first set of comments. Let's go to the second set of comments. Cause I got 3. Cause one of them really stuck out to me, and I'm gonna read that one when time come when I get there. So let's go with it. This one. Tell me she doesn't have a man without telling me she doesn't have a man. Listen, we can't be mad at that, right? We can't be mad at that. This is exactly what I was thinking. That's jealous talking. It will make this lady's day. See? It's women in the comments talking about, please, what are you talking about? I would love somebody to bring me lunch. Women in the comments. Right now. In the video. Right now. It's probably why she took her video down, because the girls was in her video probably talking the same type of shit. If it's childish, I want to be a child, a big baby. That's wild. Maybe that woman is jealous because that's never happened to her. Good comment, Peggy. You might actually be right. You might actually be right. But then again, you might actually be wrong, because her childish side, like I said in the video, it looked like she actually has had that happen before, and she might have actually got fired because she was a little bit too childish and play for herself. And they probably took it too far, and she ended up getting fired. So let's see. So I made it smaller because the first comment is the one that I want us to go over. And that's the comment that's so interesting to me, right? So let's read the other ones first, right? She must not have ever been in a real relationship when you care for someone, or she is jealous that she just doesn't have someone to bring her lunch. It would sure make my day. Another woman in the comments. I love to have lunch show up at work. Look, another one. Let your man treat you special. Makes them feel like a good nurturer and makes you feel loved. Okay, cool. The comment I want to talk about. She have a work husband. Sir Earl, thank you very much for that comment, sir, because I was confused at why a woman would say something like that until I read that comment. She has a work husband, fellas. If your woman don't want you to bring her lunch, that's why. God bless. Great day. Listen to me. That woman don't want you to bring her lunch because she has someone else that has got her for lunch. Again, he's having her for lunch at work. There's no other reason she doesn't want you to bring it as her man. Again, God bless. Great day. smoke gang shit.